What's up, Mecha fans, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, once again, we've got a giant box to unbox because we have another Gunpla haul, my first Gunpla haul of 2025. But before we dive into it and open this thing up, please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of Mecha anime content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. Also, head on down to the comment section below. If you've picked up any Gunpla recently, then let me know exactly what you bought. I'm going to go and open this thing so we can get into it, and I'll be back with you guys in a second.
A few moments later.
So once again, these are from the folks over at Rivals Corner. I will of course leave a link to their website so you can buy some awesome Gunpla just like this. Now, this is a little bit of a mixed haul where we've got some Universal Century, we've got some Seed, I think we've got some Witch from Mercury, and it's a mixture of things. But there is a lot of cool stuff in here, and there's some very exciting kits actually, which I have been really looking forward to. Starting off though, I'm just going to remove this so you guys can't see my address. Toss that over to the side. We've got the usual notes here from Dennis, which is really cool. And then, of course, business card. The usual stuff that we do get. I think they've actually got some new stickers, so let's just take a look at these. Yeah, so they've got these more like glossy stickers. So first off, we do have a Rivals Corner logo sticker, which is a little bit different to the usual one. They have opted for now, I think, glossy stickers rather than matte, which I don't mind either way. I think both look really good, but I do like the designs on these. Of course, that is their logo, and they do actually have a aerial now in the style that they've usually done ones, so that one's really cool. Of course, I'm a big Witch from Mercury fan, so getting some more aerial stickers is really cool. Toss those just over there out of the way so they don't get lost in the kerfuddle of everything. And without further ado, let us toss the bubble wrap over to the side, which is sticking, and we can get started looking at the kits. Kicking things off though, we got a bit of a different one. We got the Blue Destiny Unit 1 exam. So this is from the Blue Destiny side story, which is part of Universal Century, and I just love the look of these Blue Destiny kits, particularly the first one. Like, I prefer the Unit 1 to the other ones. There's 2 and 3. 2 is kind of like more of a traditional Gundam look, but in this colour, and then Unit 3 is, I'd probably say it's like comparable to the ground type Gundam. It's kind of like a mix between that and the Gundam Mark II. Maybe a little bit on the bulky side as well compared to those two. But it's more similar to that than this one. This one though, I just love that, you know, it's kind of a bit like a GM type of look. And as you can see, I think it's a bit of a repaint, retooling of the ground type Gundam actually. Which I did just build, and I really like the look of it. I think it's a little bit too on the loose side, so I'm hoping this one is a little bit more tighter and just more solidly put together. But at the very least, if I can get it into a pose, then it's going to look great on the shelf. But yeah, this one's really cool, and look at that box art. That is some really badass box art. I'm definitely putting the red eyes on this because I think it just looks so much cooler with the red eyes. I think you can have green eyes, but yeah, red eyes, that's what I'm going with. This next one is one that, yeah, we've all been waiting for, I think. We finally got some Requiem for Vengeance kits, and I've got the Zaku 2 F-Type Solari here. Now, unfortunately, I didn't manage to get the EX. They did have it sold out really quickly. They're like in under an hour, that kit sold out. This one's now sold out as well, so, I mean, awesome for them to, you know, for people to actually be wanting to buy them. It's great business for them, but for me personally, obviously not that great, because, yeah, it ends up selling out. If I was a bit quicker on the trigger, and knew what I wanted prior to making the order, I probably would have got it. But anyway, we got the Zaku for now, which looks great. Yeah, I think the Requiem for Vengeance designs in general are really good, and I've heard really great things about these kits, which, you know, high grades just continue to get better, so it comes as no surprise that that one is another great one. Next up, we got another haropla. Now, this is, of course, the original, like, basic green colour. Now, I do already have 2 haros. You can maybe see them a little bit in the background. There's one about there, just above my finger, that's the Black Tri-Stars clear colour haro, and then just up there, we've got the clear colour green haro. So this is essentially the standard version of that. The haros are, like, they look nice. They're also really easy to build and simple, and I feel like getting them all together is going to look really cool. And of course, you've got to have a standard one in the collection, so that is why I picked that up. And it's really cool that, you know, this one's actually finally come back in stock, which, you know, it's like a classic one, but it doesn't get restocked all that often. So I thought I'd get it while I can, and it was pretty cheap as well. Next up though, we've got another Figurized standard figure, or Figurized standard kit should I say, and that is Nika Nanaura from Mercury. So I do have Choo Choo, which I still haven't built, and now we have this one as well. So I think this is my second Figurized that I've bought. Now they do, of course, do Soletta and Miorin as well. I'm not going to get the Figurized versions of those because, yeah, I prefer the SH Figure Arts, I think, because they do SH Figure Arts versions of them. And also I've heard not so great, like, posability and all that kind of stuff, and just general solidity to the kit in terms of those two. They look pretty good, but yeah, like, I don't mind paying the extra to get the SH Figure Arts if it's better, and it will still go with these Figure Arts anyway. So, like I said, we've got Nika here. I'll show you guys the figure itself. Looks pretty good representation of the character. I'm not going to go the whole shebang with changing the eyes and that. I'll just stick with the standard ones. I think that's the standard face and that, so I'm fine with that. Whether it's I don't know whether it's a smiling face or the kind of cheesy grin face, I don't really know, but either way, I'm just going to stick with the standard faceplate. I can't be bothered going like the whole mile with having to change stickers and do water slides. I can't be bothered with that kind of stuff, so we'll stick with the simple stuff, but I'm looking forward to building these figure eyes, and actually, now that I notice it, we do have a little picture of Choo Choo and Nika together, so when I build them up, maybe I'll get them in that pose, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to building that, as with all of these, of course. Next up, though, we do have a couple of Sea Freedom kits. So I finally picked up the Lightning Buster Gundam, which has been in stock for a little while, kind of came in like tail end of November time. But I thought I'd wait until I did another order to actually get this one, and thus I did decide to buy it. Now, the Buster Gundam in general, like all variants of it, one of my favourite Seed suits, and of course, Lightning Buster looks very cool. So I'm looking forward to building this. I've always considered, but I say always, for the past year or so, I did consider buying the standard Buster Gundam, but yeah, it's an older high grade, so I kind of avoided it. So I waited out on this one after it was announced. So very excited to build this one, of course. I do need to build the Dual Blitz still, so getting those two together is going to be awesome. And then last but certainly not least, this is actually my most anticipated Gunpla release of 2025, or at least it was until they announced the Red Gundam from Zcax. We got the Black Knight Squad Calraya. Look at this box art. I mean, like, if I walked into a store and saw this, I would pick it up instantly just because it stands out to you and you want to buy it just because it looks so cool. And then if we look at some images here, I am so excited to build this one. I'm hoping that it's got minimal stickers. I'm pretty sure it has. Like, a lot of the gold stuff is actually color separated, which is awesome. Same with the wings, I think, as well. But yeah, man, just look at this. It's so cool. We don't get many white and gold mobile suits, and it's one of my favorite color combinations. So whenever we do get them, of course, cannot pass up the opportunity. Unless it's the Gundam Live Lance Heaven, I'm not a big fan of that design, even though it is in the white and gold color scheme. But this one, so awesome. Cannot wait to build it. And like I said, it was my most anticipated Gunpla release of 2025 until they announced the Red Gundam. And I'm sure there'll be other announcements throughout the year, but as of like last week or whatever, it was my most anticipated Gunpla release. So I'm very excited to have that one, and I cannot wait to build it. As is the same with all of these. I'll eventually get around to building them. You can see in the background there, massive backlog of kits to build, so these aren't quite top priority, but there are some of them that I really cannot wait to build and will probably go higher on the list in priority. There we have it though, that was everything I picked up within my first Gunpla haul of 2025. Before I get out of here, please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of Mecha anime content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. Also, like I did say earlier, head on down to the comment section below. If you picked up any Gunpla kits recently, then let me know what they were down in the comment section below, or if there were 30 minutes missions, Figurized standard, whatever kits they may be. I'm really interested to know what you've been getting recently. Thank you once again for tuning into Mecha Chat today. I'll see you guys next time.